All right, nice quick video on what's just a massive news drop here. There you go, you get a little preview of it. Let's just hit the big things. For the road guys, these are currently in work. We've also got this track that I've never heard of. I'm sure many people will know what that is. But then we get to the stuff that my viewers are probably going to really care about. We got Kern coming, most likely in September. Slinger and Winchester have just been added to future production. We're already in production. Those are some really good short tracks. Then we've got, Zandvoort's coming, and it will not replace the old track, so that's good. We get to keep the good version of it. Kern is going to have dirt and paved oval for $11.95. Very good value. Then we've also got, where was it? Lucas Oil is finally going to get the off-road track. There we go, right here, Lucas Oil Road. So that is good. Then a lot of updates to older stuff. They're talking about getting refresh on brands, Okayama, Olden Park for graphics-wise, and then some older NASCAR stuff, which needs it. They're also back to working on the 3D curbs, which I know a lot of people are talking about, and this is interesting. You'll be amazed at how much it will affect the racing line. So it's interesting that they don't already. I thought this was a graphical thing, but apparently there's more to it. More talking about the track polish and rubbering systems for the rain. And then we've got a kind of update on the whole business. They have added a lot of people, and here is what a lot of people are going to be interested in. They have started working on the very core of their code base to overhaul it, modernize it, and we've already seen that with faster load times. And then they also say you'll also see this in the coming season as the car count is increased substantially. That's interesting. Now, I hope car count means two things. I hope it means we can have more types of cars on track and more cars on track. I would love 140 cars at the ring. I would love some really big fields everywhere else. You know, I know 60 is our max, but just expanding that would be really cool, especially with heat races and dirt racing. That could be a very interesting system, although a lot of sitting around for people while they wait for the races. This is interesting. It's going to, I think they're talking about splitting road into open wheel and tin top, but I'm not sure what they're doing here. It's interesting that there's a change coming into the licensing system. The InSim UI, so this is the camera controls and all of that, they are changing that up. And then they're going to work on career mode or the single player stuff. And that is interesting. I'm guessing some of that is coming over from the console stuff that they've done. Yeah, there's a lot of info here, and 15 years, and I am looking at being a 15-year member here, although I think I had 1 year where I wasn't. But let's look into the goodies right now. That is really nice looking. Now, I'm guessing the reflections are something that are going to be something kind of like the reflections on the cars where you get real-time reflections. You can turn them on for screenshots, but live is going to be pretty painful beautiful. This is interesting, and this is actually really nice to see. It gives the stands way better looks, especially in the corner here as they bend around and start going into the shade. That's going to change up the look of it, especially for people like me who run without fans on. But you can just see a whole different look to objects outside of the track. More rain, and you can see those reflections of the cars in the standing water. And yeah, you'll see if I was involved in this picture, I'd be in the fence back here because rain is going to be extremely scary for me. Here's a bit of a look at the 3D curbs. And yeah, I'm still kind of blown away that they're not actually modeled in the physics. So this will be interesting how it affects it. See, update here. This is Okayama, I believe, right? And or is it? I don't know. And we have a car in a garage here too. Maybe this is a new track. It does say no. This is Okayama. So, yeah, you can just see that the lighting and everything has been improved as they start working on stuff. We got some 3D grass here. This is the final corner of Okayama, I believe. Then we got some rain at the ring where you turn. This is the final turn of Nordschleife, or where you go back on in the 24-hour. And then where you come back on. So yeah, rain is going to be such a whole different thing. And then the terrible turn. It's going to be very interesting to see how this races in sim. But see the scan that they have there. We've got this is, where are we at? I am completely lost on where we're at. Where is this final turn at with the chicane in it? Is it? Or is it a final turn? I don't know. Anyways, does it say? Oh, this is Jerez. That's why I don't know it, because I've never raced there and I've got to figure it out this week. We've got 3D grass at the road tracks, or dirt road, which will help, but my god, as we add this stuff really stands out as horrible looking. We'll get there though one day. And we've got some tire barriers that look a lot better, more detailed. We've got the Zandvoort track coming together. Piece it together here. More rain shots. And as we add all of this up, like I just said on the other one, this little tree right here stands out as just horrible with the 3D grass and the reflections and the road and the skies. And then you got this cardboard cutout of a tree next to you. So that's gotta be something that they start updating more on tracks as we evolve here. Look at the reflections. We've got yeah, rain is going to be such a huge deal. More great reflections here. The skies look great. But yeah, that is a nice quick update on what just got released on the forums. If you want to go look at them, take a look. Do the skies look like clouds drop down a bit, or are they still kind of stuck up in the air? Not seeing much of any like drop down with the overcast stuff, but it's hard to tell from screenshots. So yeah, nice quick update and some really good info. Go read it more in depth if you want to, or I will just hold it up here for a second for you. But good things are coming down the pipeline. Getting some good short tracks. No update on the oval changes, so we'll see where we're at on that, but maybe I kind of misread it and didn't see that they were talking about that. But let me know what your thoughts are. Let's get closer to time to buy a very powerful computer.